Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe and activate those notifications by clicking on that bell icon below. So I'm a huge Picasso fan. You know that already if you've been to this channel before. So I'm in a painting mood, but I am flooded in paintings and canvases. So I'm just going to paint over this one that I don't particularly love. And I think I've actually painted like 4 different paintings on this canvas. This is the 4th one. Before that there was a longhorn, before that there was a couple dancing, before that there was, I don't remember, but it's very thick, which I love because it has this whole texture about it that is very appealing. So since I'm such a huge Picasso fan, I'm going to show you how to draw and paint The Dream. This painting was painted in 1932. It's an oil on canvas. Picasso was 50 years old when he painted it, and he painted his 24-year-old mistress, Marie Therese Walter. 24. That's almost doubled the age. And he painted it in January 24th, 1932. It's not clear if he finished it that same day or if it took longer than one day. But the reason why I chose this painting is because it depicts Marie Therese masturbation, and there is a hidden penis in the painting. Well, it's actually not so hidden once I show you where it's at. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint white. I'm going to paint over the parts where I'm going to put Marie Therese, because I want to keep part of the plants. So I think I'm going to put it on the edge and then just paint white over the parts where I'm going to add her. And then once I'll do that, I'll come back and show you how to draw her. Alright, so this is day 2 because I had to add lots of gesso to try to make a smoother surface. It's still very rough, but I had to give it an overnight dry session. And I don't like this gesso that I use because it cracks, so I will never be using it again. Let me show you which one it is, that way you never buy it. The Handy Art Gesso. I bought this on Amazon. It's not any good. It doesn't even work on fabrics either. I've already kind of drew it in the pencil lines because I don't want to mess up since it's like a painting and not just on paper. So I'm going to show you more or less how I went about drawing it. We're going to start with the pin 15. I wonder if on the real one, on the actual Picasso painting, if it's drawn to scale. I've never actually seen this painting in person. So we're going to start with the head, which is the shape of a mushroom. And it kind of curves. Again, I wonder if it's... I wonder if his curved too. This is the edge of the face. So the face, it almost kind of looks like a letter U, or somewhat like a heart. So this is, yeah, this would be like easier shape to remember, a smiley face. And you're gonna bring it in for the nose. I'm not going to draw the lip portion yet because I'm not sure if I want to do the same thing he did. So I'm just going to leave it out for now until I think about what I want to do for it. So this right here, the bottom of the head, would be the eyebrow. So then the other eyebrow has to be aligned with that. And then the eye is below it. I'm going to hold off on the mouth because I'm not sure what I want to do with it. And then we've got the back of the sofa. Her neck. She's resting her head on her shoulder, so just do like a sad face. She's wearing a necklace that I'm going to make a pearl necklace. So I'm going to just draw circles. Oh, it's not going to work. I shouldn't have drawn this line. I'm so upset now. Well, I'm just going to keep drawing it. I'll find a way to solve my problem. See, because the pearls connect through the center, not through the bottom. I should have done it here without the line, but oh well. And then her shoulder. You can bring this down. Her hair I don't know what I want to do there yet. So it's black in the original. Her blonde hair, and then her shirt is hanging off her shoulder. And then come all the way to the edge of the paper. It's kind of like a, what's it called? A landscape of heels. And then you add another smaller heel, which is her chest. Hashtag free the nipple. And then this is the strap of her shirt. It's hanging off her shoulder. And then it comes down. This is like her waist. So if you bring this down, this will be her arm. Her elbow, you go in. So then the back of the chair goes out here. And this right here, this J. This is the armrest of the chair. So her shirt. Oh, this right here is a red mark. I don't know if I want to do it red or not yet. So I'm not going to add it. I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm going to build on the shirt as I'm painting. Then right here will be her arm. The headrest of the couch. And then this arm goes down. This is her waist. So shirt, skirt, thumb. I really like the way Picasso drew these fingers because they're not realistic at all and hands are really hard to draw. It's like a giant letter U. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So her hands are at her, what's it called? Strategically placed down here because she's pleasuring herself. So then we add the other hand with 5 fingers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the thumb is 5. And then her skirt is kind of lifted up because she's, she is having a lovely time with herself. I'm all about that. Hashtag normalize self-pleasure. Alright, so I'm done. Yeah. So now I'm going to paint it. I'm not going to paint it the same as this though. I think I want to incorporate blue since I already have this red over here so the chair won't be red. I'm thinking like a grayish blue perhaps. Yeah. I guess I could add this here. And then the nostril. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the lips just yet. I mean, this black line kind of bothers me if I'm honest. I don't know. We'll see what happens, how it evolves. So this is the blue that I'm going for the couch. I don't know what color I want her shirt yet though. I'm conflicted with her skin color because I want her necklace for them to be pearls and I want them to pop out. I'm going to try different things on the skin to see what I like. I'm thinking that I'm going to have to change the background up. I don't want to entirely get rid of the plants, but that orange is like really clashing with that blue. I don't like how they're playing around. I got rid of the yellow in the background and I like it a lot more. So part of the wall's gray and then we have part red. It's an accent wall. I think I need to lighten the blue on the couch. It's too dark. So this is day 3 and I wanted this to be a pearl necklace initially, but since the skin's gonna be like lighter tones, I think I'm gonna make this very bright and add a purple because I don't have purple yet. And I'm unsure about the intensity of this pink, but I like the blue in the couch. I'm even possibly thinking changing the skin color to blue and making it all blue, kind of to reference Picasso's blue period, but I don't know. I do like the little accents of yellow. That I want to keep for sure, but the skin I'm unsure. But it's starting to take shape and I like what I'm seeing. These I'm not going to trace just because I want there to be a contrast from the background to the foreground, just on this side, because I feel like it needed it. But that's it. And the leaves still need a little bit of work. I'm going to redo them. Since the blues are all gray base, well except this one, I want the greens to be gray based as well. So I opted not to do the blue skin now that I've brought in that peach color. I really like what it's doing now. So I'm gonna work with those very light pastel tones for the skin color. Maybe darken the shirt, and the skirt contrasts the lightness of the skin. And I also toned down the penis. It was too overpowering, which is not a bad thing, but in, in this particular case it was. I think I'm gonna pull up the skirt a little bit higher because it's on the original, it's a lot higher. And if Auto satisfying herself, I'm pretty sure the skirt is up high. Mine would be. I finally added the lips, and I made them bigger than in Picasso's, and a little bit more smiling because, I mean, she's filling up on herself. She needs to be smiling. And I added some nail polish just to make the hands pop out. And then some gray for the shadow of the necklace, the shadow of the face. It's almost done. I'm finally done, and I love it. Let me put the original so you can see what it looked like. I changed the color, story, I changed the background. I stayed pretty true to the figure of Marie Therese. Not that I'm trying to like compare myself to Picasso, but I'm actually very proud of this one. I think it's really good. You know, there's some obvious differences, like I mentioned, the background. She has lashes. I focused on making the penis more visible. I changed the bottom part, but I love the blue palette I used. I was very much inspired by La Vie. The blues in all of Picasso's blue period are very, very beautiful blues, and I was trying to go with that. And then also the reds from Picasso's rose period. And then it also has the distortion that a lot of his Cubist works had. So I'm overall very satisfied with this. You know, I'm a huge Picasso fan, and I'm always redoing his work. Like, I have one on my back right now. But I think this is one of my favorite reworks I've done. I'm extremely proud of it, and I'll just tell it dry because it's still wet. And then I have to sleep on it for a day or two to see if there's things that I tweak, because that always happens. That's all for today's video. Leave me your comments below. Make sure to subscribe and activate those notifications. Let me get close so you can see some of the detail. I feel like photograph and cameras don't ever do justice to the real piece, so whenever you have a chance to go to an art show and stuff, always go, because the experience is different and you interact differently with paintings once you're up close and personal in that space. So you can see, like, it's very textured. There's like a geometric pattern. Her necklace. I feel like I'm creating a shadow. Yeah. But yeah, I'm super, super proud of her. There. Alright, peace out.